Jane. My goodness, I feel like I'm dragging myself along. I think everything's working okay. Say hello to me if you're there. But I've been meaning to get online to do this since 10 this morning, and there's just been a lot of technical things. But here I am, half a person, but still a person. So, aside from that, let's get to the good stuff. I've got Poppy here, and I have my Advent calendar. Well, really, it's an Artvent calendar. And because it's actually, well, it's the third here, it's the second day, we're going to start with what's in a little drawer. How cute is this little thing? What's in the drawer? Oh, I can show you here. I've got a little gold square. Whatever could it be? If you've been here before, you know what it is. And in calendar drawer number 2, I have, hey Jen Ran, hey there, how you going? I have another little square. And because it's, well, let's just pretend we're on the American calendar, even though I'm in Australia, okay? Then I just give myself an extra day. What these two little cuties are watercolors. And with our Artvent calendar, I celebrate things. I've done it different ways each year. But basically, we're celebrating art supplies. It's just a fun way of doing art. And what I had in those little Artvent surprise drawers is the little extra watercolors that I send out with the new Utopia watercolor palette and the Euphoria watercolor palette. So let's use those. I've got, because this is a colour called Tickled Pink, and believe me, you'll want more of that one. And then eventually you'll just have to buy all of them all over again because they're gorgeous. And then this is Glowing Nimbus, which is a glowing gold, absolutely glorious. So I'm going to have these out, and let's, well, I'll just show you those gorgeous things first, but I'll show you them from the palette. What I've got here is the flip journal, and it's got watercolour paper in it. I've got lots of room here, and what I might do, because I've had a lot of things moving around today, I might do that and just see how things go. Did any of you get anything for Black Friday? Did you succumb to the specials? I did. Well, we had some on our own website, of course. I got some new iPods. Oh, this is the iPods too. They've been out for a while, but they were on special. And pre-Christmas little nifty gifty. I was marching around Kmart this morning getting some little decorations for the back here. I was listening to Stray Kids as I was sashaying around. I nearly broke out dancing. It's quite dangerous. Me doing their dance is very dangerous. Because they're so good. Their dances are so good. I don't mean mine. Right. Look at me. Now I'm organised. So what I've got here are the brush palette. We can celebrate these as well. But I can't remember when they even came out. Oh, Annette got a sprocket printer. Yes. Oh, it's fun. Okay, so this is Glowing Nimbus. It's just a really fast activating, gorgeous gold. So let's, because we're on the first page here, brand new journal. So this flip book, it's a pad of watercolour paper, so you can just tear them out, but it is bound on the side here, so if you want to keep it as a book, as a journal of paper, you can, but you can also just pull it out. Now now gold is never that exciting when you're just looking at it straight on, because it just sort of looks like ochre. But when we move and when the paper dries, you can see it doing its little fancy business. And then, so that was our little Artvent. And then let's get this tickled pink. So this is Euphoria, this is Utopia. On my website, I haven't taken them down yet, have some specials from, you know, Black Friday, Turquoise Tuesday, as we called it here. Oh my God, this colour. So gorgerino. Okay, I might just turn that little face. It's just such a bright, cool pink. It's different. All of the colours in this palette are different to the colours in this palette. And the new one, there's an improved model. I might help myself to that one tomorrow, actually. Oh no, I'll use all this one up first. Just as a comparison, this is also a very, very bright pink, but I just wanted to show you. So this is the Book Truck watercolors. So this is part of the colour library. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 14, 15 colours in the Book Truck. And then there's still room to add a few more. So I've added from the watercolour library Pygmalion, Oliver Twist, which is this really pinky purple. Pygmalion's this lovely coral. I use it for faces a lot. This is Centre of the Earth, this beautiful warm brown. Another gold. I'll put that on too. I'll show you it's different, but I've made that from pigment pebbles, and this is a metallic turquoise made from pigment. So you can just fit those in there. There's no special on this one. Actually, no, there is. Do you know what? Let me just check something, because I think that special wasn't there anymore, and I can just pop it back on. Just let me do something in the background. And I'm setting up a new computer, honestly. I think I've nearly died 60 times. It's difficult, all this stuff. Okay, so hot pink eyes. What are we doing here, Jane? Let's think about this for a minute. But look, so vibrant, vibrant pink, but you can see where it's a different pink. So this is Pride and Prejudice. This is an opera rose, and this tickled pink is a colour that I've created, and it's just a super cool, vibrant creature, and it's absolutely glorious. I'm going to let it mix with that there, because we know that gold, well, yellow and pink make the just a beautiful music together. Oh, of course. Well, I can't do it on the fly, sorry. It just, every little technical thing with all these passwords, just, I get sick of being asked for passwords and my fingerprint, and the devices can tell I haven't left the house. It knows the locations are on. It knows it's spying on me 24/7. Is it really necessary? Make your own systems safer, thanks. Like with all this constant barrage of flippin' passwords. Oh, does it annoy you? I'm just having a whinge. In between getting excited about colours, I'll have a little whingy poo about the about the things. Oh, terrible woman. I am a terrible woman. Okay, I'm just going to do something in the background because I'm crazy. Yes, the worst is Facebook. Oh, is it really you? Are you sure? You know it's me. You're looking at me as if you aren't completely looking at me and spying on me all the time. But I did notice Google has to tell you when it's spying on you now. And you can just turn all the... Can we please spy on you for our advertisers? No, you cannot. I don't want you spying on me. Thank you. What a lovely way to create. Just all these colours are all happening. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm just having a quick little moment to check things out. Oh, let's go into Utopia. So this is another really ultra shimmery gold, but it's just much dull is not the word. It's bronzier, but it's not bronze. It's still a gold. It's more of an old gold. Oh, it's very nice on top of that. I can tell you that right now. Let's have a little look. Oh, right, okay, I do have a little special there. I'm just going to pop that in to the, so it's a special that's that Book Truck Edition watercolour set and the flip journals. And I can't remember exactly what's in it, but it's a good little deal. So I'll just pop that on, and you can check that out if you like. If you want to spoil yourself. So that's these watercolours. These all came out at the same time, and then I've got another little deal there where you can get both of these if you haven't got them, or if you need another set. Highly likely. You can see where my favourite colours are. I quite like this because then it encourages me to use other colours, and then this is a much newer palette. Might go in with Serenity here. So the difference between Book Truck watercolours, which are part of the colour library, this is our top tier of watercolour. There's a lot of primary pigments in this. The pans are bigger. It's got this fancy tin, all the tubes. It's a bit of a more serious set, I suppose you could say. Once you're sort of on your watercolour journey, because you don't have as many colours there, you've got to mix your own colours, which is easy with those because it's that top quality, etc. Whereas Utopia and Euphoria, the idea with these is purely, I've had a lot of fun mixing these colours, determining all of these colours, and it just means you don't have to mix the colours. You have all of these colours. So if you're learning watercolour or you just want to create, you don't want to be mixing colours, it's just very, it's a little bit more relaxing. Depending on how you feel about mixing colour, of course. So I've got that little special there that you can check out. Why not? Oh, Jen got Jane stuff. Well, you win Person of the Day. Thank you, Jen. Yes, it's the most wonderful time of year. How cute's my little poppy? Can we see him? Where is he? Oh, he's there. Look. He's over here. Oh, look at my little rainbow neon sign that I got this morning. I got some little plants and trying to make my little setup here look a bit nice. This is his little rug. Looks like snow. That's what I was going for anyway. Yeah, Kmart. Oh my goodness, Kmart's having a bit of a cute Christmas. The little Artvent calendar that I have there, the little house, that is from there, and it's just so cute. Oh, an underground town. Kubapedi, probably, the underground town where the opal mines are. I've never been there. I haven't been to quite a lot of Australia, really. Something I hope to address one day in the future. I want to go everywhere. Okay, so here we go. Eyebrow. I've got very bright colours here. What a fun way to start things off. That purple. I mean, when you're looking at colours and you've got all these gorgeous pinks and turquoises and yellows all saying hello, hello, who would look at that? You just wouldn't, but it's so helpful because it's just such a lovely dark purple. It's like this gorgeous girl. Where is she? Where's Hippolyta? So these are the new INKvincibles. Of course, it's the last one. If I have them around so I can see the sides, I'll be far better off. There, these mutedy purples like jellyfish and tattoo kink, the shadow ink, they're just very, very, very important little purples. And then let's this is another little creature like that. Oh my goodness, even darker. Now remember, with watercolor, the joy of it is it's that water soluble, so you can lift it off with a brush, dab it off with a towel. Lifting it off with a brush might be the better option because then you can reuse it actually, so let's do that. Add a bit of that darker colour in there. Now, she's got an issue already. These proportions here are quite generous, and although this eye is the right proportion, it's too close into her nose, in my opinion. And seeing as it's my artwork, that's the one that counts, I guess. I need Dame Judy. Come on, Dame Judy. Loving this. So this is a little tip for you. If you're creating and you do something like, oop, that's not quite what I intended to do. Just get something else in your hands for half a second like I just did then. And also look over the artwork, away from what it was that's maybe bothering you, and just have a quick little look and say, right, what do I love? What do I love? And it could just be, look, I love how the pink and the red are kind of playing together, the two pinks. I love how this soft pink, and I mixed it with, can't even remember a bit of that, can't remember. And look how it's releasing. I can just look at colour things. I don't even have to look at what my thing, oh, there's a little bit of granulation happening here, that current mood. She's winning the internet today. Wasn't much of a competition for me anyway. Now I need to get that eye over there, so I'm going to go in with a deeper colour. Okay, I'm going to do this so I can just see all my, or do I go in with my little pooplets here? I've got some very nice, the whole idea with Artvent, we celebrate these, but it doesn't mean I can't use anything else. This is very good, this colour here. No, it'll be, I want to keep it all crazy. I want to keep it all crazy. I've got a little tiny pinch of turquoise there, so what happens if I go in with a bit of tranquil? I'm not in a rush, I can do whatever I like. Okay, and I'm just going to start sending this eye over here and getting it to look this way. Now there's no way I'll be able to remove all of that pink. I'll be able to remove a bit of it. It's just too staining, too intense, you know. Look, oh, mind you, we got rid of a bit. Oh, I'll use that shadow colour like that. Oh, I like that. Okay. That's just too, oh, I like it's all painterly and cray. Now I did say let's compare that gold, bam, 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 with this gold. And because I'm a colour piglet, I'm a piglet for colours. Pooplets. Just checking on my pooplet back there, that little poppy. When I'm working on colour, even on interspecies, so these, the pigment pebbles, because you're going to be using them together, right? I'm always trying to insert as many different colours as I can, so that I have every gold there is. And, you know, maybe it has to be over different formats. It's all watercolour at the end of the day. So this gold is from the pebble pigments, which are these little gorgeous creatures. The 3D pigments. You can just drop these in any ink, make a gorgeous ink. Let's do that, shall we? Let's just do it. I'm going to go for a purple shimmer. Where was it? I nearly bought a shirt that colour on the Black Friday sales, and I just didn't in the end. Okay, and I'm looking at, should I go for in purple? In purple, this is Violet Femme's Skinny Dip ink, or should I have a little contrast? This is Shady Ladies. This is just a slightly different purple. This is a redder, bruisier purple. This is a cleaner, clearer purple. We need them all. What about pink with purple? Oh, that would be nice. Why don't we do all of them? Okay, why not? So, as for a ink palette, oh, I don't have them here. Poop. Okay, I can grab something. Just excuse me for one moment while I just grab something. La-di-da, la-di-da. I have a fabulous little thing called a sponge sofa, and it's actually the most brilliant little ink palette of all time, but I don't have one up here with me. But I can use this in a pinch. Why not? I can't do my different colours though. Anyway, let's pop some of our gorge in there. So that one is Ruby Tuesday, and I'm not going to need this whole thing. I just need a little bit. If you there's 6 different sets in this, in the pigment pebbles, and you've got 6 colours in each jar, and you can make, you've got multiples of each colour in the pebble, and you can drop them in your ink. You can drop it in the whole bottle of ink if you want to, just add a bit of shimmer to everything. You can then use your dip pen with it. You can even make a little fountain pen with the ink, just depending on how much ink you have. I'm just going to crack a little bit of that off, and look at the dissolvification. Oh, I just put a bit of gold in there too because that was on my brush. Oh, put a bit more in. Oh, that might change the ink colour a bit. Doesn't matter, I don't think so. Some of them will change the characteristics of the ink a bit, but it's actually not really changing the colour of the ink. Because it's a shimmer, it's reflecting things, so it's doing things. So now it's going to make the whole pink ink look pearlescent. And oh, she's got some beauty marks Okay, fair enough. You do you. Stop. Okay, I need a bigger brush. I'm going to die. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not going to die. Just of like colour joy, that's all. Okay, and because we've got this purple in this pink, it's really changing the way its appearance. So then, if I add a little bit of this one, just the straight out ink, just to show you how much it's changed. It's just like having a whole new creature. Oh, and I'll just let it play along in there. Thank you. It's afternoon. I have to get back to editing my Stamped a Story workshop. It's so cool. Stamps are cool. I'll pop a little bit of a stamp in here in a minute. Oh, I'm going to have to wait till this dries to see the full glory of it, but let's go like that, and then let's do this. Now, this will evaporate, will dry out if I don't use it all up. But I just could add a little, I can resuscitate it with a little bit of water later. Or I could put a little bit of cover over it, and that will just keep it there for longer if I've made a little mix. This is why I love my little other palettes. I've also got little honeycomb palettes on the website that are little tiny ink wells, and you can do a lot of experimentation with those as well. Okay, so what have I got back in here? Gold. I've got gold back in here. Okay, I'm going to go back in here. Okay. I think we have a little bit of a... oh, there's mixed things going on. This is why art is so important. Before I came live, I nearly cried because just every single thing was just sent to test me today. Just technology-wise, just honestly. And just setting up new computers and just all this stuff. And I don't mean to whinge on, sorry. Oh, the colours, I'm just absolutely... But I knew that if I came and did this, which is what I wanted to do, and just persevered, and just limped myself across the line, I knew that I would have a lovely time talking with you, and my whole day would be turned around. And that's exactly what has happened. I am absolutely having such a good day now, because look at this. When the gold and this, the Ruby Tuesday with that lilac pebble pigment, I've got something magic happening here. Can you see it? I don't even know. It's absolutely, completely gorgeous. Oh, I'm just going to stop something. And then, of course, my camera stopped working, but so I used my iPhone. Of course, it's nearly flat. It needs to be charged. It's just gone flat, which is not going to affect anything. But the charger thing just doesn't work, so I'm going to have to buy another one. Just, my goodness me. Well, and all of that to say, I'm so thankful that I have art and that I can do this. It's because it really, I love it. It's fun. Does anyone have other people on YouTube who use my things? Kimball, you can look for. Kimball's Corner. He's such a good artist. Zandra from Scraps to Beauty. Art Foamies, KP from Layer Cake. I know that Mary, the amazing woman from Stencil Girl. Mary Beth, I'm having a brain fart, sorry. Sarah Renee Clark. You can see her using some of my things. but I'm not, it's not a, I don't have, like, you know, I don't have my things on Amazon with all the links, and usually for people to do, you know, the influencing and show, they have to have all their links there because that's how they make their living, which is fair enough. And I don't have my things on Amazon. That's not my so it's not a thing. Okay, now how do I get more just of that colour there? The dropping the colour back in with the mixed colour, this is fun. But if you join my Facebook group, we've got, you can see with lots of people using all sorts of different things. You get lots of beautiful ideas. So using this like liquid paper. I could have added water to that, actually lifted it off, but whatever works. That's still going to give that nice little painterly look and quite a tough little line there. Just keeping my eye on Poppy. You okay, Pops? You're a good boy? And it's very hard for me not to dab that, but I think that's going to be quite a cute little beauty mark. Let's get a little bit of shading in here. Now, I might get, so here we go back here, yes. This is almost a black, but it's a very dull indigo. So I've just been sending that feature back and that feature back a little bit. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. I don't mean my artwork, I just mean gorgeous. The colour's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And just looking at all those watercolours is very nice. Oh, and the reason the inside of the front cover of this little book is like this, which I created during Artvent a few years ago, I think, with watercolour like today. You can, when you fold these in half to make a little A5 journal, I thought, well, you could use this as a cover, and you've got either that mermaids or Aphrodite, one or the other, you see. That's the idea. Just trying to be a little bit useful there. Now let me show you the shimmer. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Well, I think I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to let this dry. I know I'm going to attack that and I don't want to. Oh gosh, that's nice. Watercolour is very nice. Helps if there's a bit of pencil. So this is the Sketcher size pencil. What have I got here? This is the 0.5, the finer one. Just in the normal HB. There's also a 2B, which is a softer. I can put some a little bit of definition in with this. I could use watercolor pencil, I could use many things. So if that was there, and if that was going out to her chin, and that was... She does have that straight nose. She could be a Greek goddess, ancient Greek goddess. We have those proportions happening. Yeah, I do tend to use pencil at the end rather than at the beginning, which I know it sounds like it's around the wrong way, but it's just what works for me. Yes, Sarah, and I go, oh, she's so gorgeous, she's so lovely. Oh, I've got one of her colour cubes. Oh, I can't turn the camera back on because it's gone flat, but up behind me I've got one of the colour cubes in my display, just let alone how useful they are. Gorgeous in the art room. They just look great. Where's that lovely white pen? So this is one of the unicorn, oh no, that's Brush with Fame, sorry. But so this comes in a set, 2 whites, 2 blacks, very essential. But there's also the unicorn pen, and actually I do have some white pen specials on the website. The musical marker Pinpoint, so this is the very finest of the white pens, and the most opaque. Oh, she is dry. I've used her all up. Oh, I can treat myself to a new one. Yes, please. Oh, I love it when I've used something up. I'm going to make sure. Oh no. Aha, it tricked me. Or did I just grab another one? No. So the musical marker ink that you have to shake up is a different formula to what's in here, the type that you don't have to shake up. I've made these as opaque as I can, because it used to be that no shake ones weren't quite as opaque. They work a little bit differently. The formula, like I said, is a little bit different. But these are super opaque. They're Italian inks, actually. The ink itself is made in Italy. And yes, there's the musical markers I've got in 60 colours, but the white, there is a set of 3 whites in this Pinpoint paint pen. It's the finest, it's got that hard white tip, it's just so good. So I've got a little special on those. I think there's a little special on the 3 set of the musical markers, the Pinpoint, the broad and the medium, the white noise set. I think it's those, there's another one. Those 3, and if you're into white pens, white paint pens, and then there's also the unicorn set that's got lots of different white pens in it, and then there are little outliers, just things on their own, like the white swan pen with its weird neck. This isn't as opaque as the others, but it's got this lovely little fine tip that's terrific for adding these little highlights. It's again got a different formula to the others. It's out there on its own, so it's got quite a sticky ink. It's not as opaque, and there's just something very nice about this weird little nib. You can see your artwork around it a bit better because it's just, the profile of it's just so slim. You know, you can actually this, any other art supply, you're covering up what it is, you know, because the physical product is there. Whereas with that, because it's so slim, you are in full view of everything. It's quite an unusual thing. Have any of you got one? They're really amazing. Might pop it into Artvent Calendar. I don't know what happened, but I thought I was going and then Ooh. And of course with the lead pencil I can push it away, but even better, what about if I might add a little tiny light bit of this. I've just got a smidge of centre of the earth on my brush. Just to fit in with these warm colours up here. But that hair and that gold, heaven on a stick. And yes, this is the other big one. I haven't mixed that one up. These ones you have to shake up. So if you haven't used them for a while, there's a lot of pigment in there, and you just have to shake it until you hear the musical bit coming. It's also got a reversible nib, so you've got the chisel and the bullet, and you can just use tweezers, turn it around. Yes, so I've got different formulas in different pens in the collezione. This has got a brush tip, a different brush to the brush with fame, and then there's also the tippy toes, which is very, very fine, but it's also got this little dot nib. So the harder you press it, the bigger the dot, and if you just kiss the paper, you'll get a little teeny tiny one. I mean, you're not going to get it that big, but as big as it can be. Let's just tidy that up and say that's the eye there. Let's tidy that up and say that's the eye there. It's nice to know where dot the I's, doop, cross the T's. Boop. Well, I don't know who she is. I don't know where she came about. I don't know where she's going to. Somewhere. I'm going to get a little bit of this turquoise. I suppose we should finish where we started with a little bit of these lovely little creatures. I want a very soft blue, maybe Harmony. Or Sky High might even be better. Let's just start. I'll just pop a little bit of this. It's very, very light, very subtle. Let's go over that pencil, do a bit of Sky High as well. Add a bit of this blue down here. And where's my gorge? This one here. I need to make this go off the page, so we're just capturing this as it's travelling along. We're just lucky enough to have been here. And let's get a little bit more of that gold. So there's that gold, making it sort of presence felt. And I'll get a bit of this one in here, this warmer pink, because it's all gone a bit same. So as you can also see, like watercolors and inks, you know, just mix with abandon. Mixed media. Just get it all happening. Hey Zozzy, what you doing? Where's Zozzy? Oh, he's down there. Cute boy. Oh, Poppy, come here. Pops, come here. Oh, Poppy's lost. Okay, I'm going to go because Poppy has gone off into the into the cupboards, and he wants to get down. And I haven't got a prompt list. I don't usually do a prompt list for Artvent. I usually let you know what the things are going to be, but I haven't planned it yet. But I will. And I will try, so you can join in with me. Or it can be like a real Artvent calendar and Advent calendar rather, and be a surprise for you. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry, Annette, with the commercials. Unfortunately, I have to have them on there. Otherwise, it tends not, people don't get their notifications and let you know that it's on. But you can get free video, you can get players. Zandra mentioned one once, but I can't remember what it is. And I just have YouTube Premium. One of the best things, the best apps. I don't mind paying for that because, yeah, I watch YouTube a lot, all sorts of things. That's where I find out about all of my ancient civilizations. My favourite type of podcast. Love a good story about an ancient civilization. Oh, there's like these bruisey kind of colours happening here. Love that for her. Get a bit more dynamism happening like that, match that. So it doesn't look like this is just squeezed on hair here, like the hair goes off here. And yes, you can find everything that I've shown you at janedav.com, janedavenport.com. Make sure you check that little sales section, treat yourself. I've added new things, taken away some things because, you know, they've run out. And we've mainly been doing the sale because it's kind of fun. Yes. Okay, my very, very lovely friends. Well, thank you for joining me. Sorry about the ads. It's just a necessary evil. And you can join the membership if you want to. That won't stop the ads though, does it? No, I don't think it stops the ads. That's a separate function. What we'll have in Artvent Calendar the next time I see you, I don't know. And come and join me in the Stamped Story online workshop. It's where we're using stamps in all sorts of different ways so that you can get up to just feeling confident to create whatever you like, whenever you like this. Doesn't the pencil look good? Like, look at the pencil in there. It just adds dimension. So I'm going to have some journaling or something there. It gives me like 80s vibes, but different because it's not like, it's sort of 80s colours, but that 80s scribble vibes. But yeah, it's just, well, I wasn't doing this in the 80s. I hadn't invented it yet. Okay, so here we're going up here. Yeah, I'm really liking her. I was very, but now, so I might just keep playing with her a little bit. Yeah, pencil. And I mean, the other lead pencils I have, are these gorgeous ones. As you sharpen them, rainbow comes out. We love a bit of rainbow. But this is a normal pencil, so it's a bit softer. This, you can see how fine the lead is, and this is the finest of them. Yeah, it's just got, it's even scratching in where it's still a little bit wet. This paper, I don't have to worry about scratching it up. It's pretty robust. Yeah, so it just, I don't know. It's just tickles my ribs. Try it out for yourself, see. Just because I love something doesn't mean anything. And, these are actually, I have a price reduction on them as well. Forgot about that, but yes. I've done some really good specials. I think it's still there. And there's also like, I've got all sorts of special things there to say thank you to everyone for being awesome. And you can do a little top up, or if you've got to treat yourself or someone else, get them into the arty mood. Anyway, I'm going to go. Yes, I giveth and I taketh away. I still think that the voucher is still going, actually. You can still use that voucher. If you use the word stamp when you're checking out, STAMP, and you've added in a stamp will be either free, depending on how much it is, or if it's a cheaper one, you'll even have money left over in the voucher to put against something else, or it'll help pay off your free shipping, or pay off your shipping, or so you have to add $100 worth of things into the basket to trigger it and add a stamp, and then that triggers it, so you get the voucher, the $30 off. And everything's in Australian dollars, of course, because I don't know where you are and I'm not a currency converter. Yes, but it's all a, and sometimes people say, well, I wish you had things in the other, wherever you are, America, England, Canada, Sweden, wherever, what beautiful place you are. Just think of things this way. It's wholesale. That is what I have, because I just have me and you. We don't have a distributor and an agent and and if I had my things in a different country, I'd still have to pay customs, because and taxes and all of more and more people have to make a living out of it, so it just bumps the price up and up and up. So the price either stays the same and the quality comes down, well, that's not an option for me, or we do the things way we do them. That is also why I don't have my things on Amazon and other platforms, because they just quite greedy, to be honest. They take a lot of lock it out of you, and I'm just in a wonderful space where I've got all of you guys and we just do what we do. Anyway, just sometimes people ask, so I'm letting you know. But I do what I can to make it as easy for you and as fun for you as I can, because art supplies are the best. Oh my gosh. Okay, my friends. Hey Debbie, how you going, darling? Yes, just Zorro and Poppy taking their tithes. Yeah, they do love their trinkets. I got Zorro a cooling mat. Oh, my sister's beautiful tiger, he passed away. He was old, he was like Moo, and it's very, very sad for her. It's her first pet that's passed, and it's just, she's so sad. But, poor Tiggy, but, well, no, he's off chasing whatever he wants to now, waiting for everyone to arrive one day, looking after them from afar. But his favourite thing was a cooling mat, my sister was telling me, and I was like, a what? And because he was very fluffy like Zorro. Anyway, I went and found one, and I have a cooling mat for Zorro in Tiger's honour, but Zorro hasn't worked it out yet. He will. He hasn't worked out the joys of it. He's a very fluffy man, so having a little bit of coolness when you're lying down, I think will suit him quite a lot. Yes, the caramello bears. Oh, and don't forget, when you get things from me, actually, I've got these stickers here because I have to decorate my laptop. But my laptop, can you believe, was from 2013, it said. One of them, and it's still okay. It just, I can't update it anymore, and some things just won't work with it anymore. But also, don't forget all the gorgeous packaging that you can reuse. We make that into a little pouch. I did a little video about that for you, Debbie, the other day. Just for you, Debbie darling. I think I just headbutted the camera. Yes, Kerry liked it. It was such a light. Our beautiful dogs, they give us so much joy, and they're missed so much when they go. All of our pets are, aren't they? But we just have to give thanks for better to have loved than not to have known them, right? Even though it hurts. But I didn't mean to bring the mood down, but yes, we must celebrate our little people as I look at mine. Oh, they're so cute. I absolutely love her. When I look at her on screen, she looks a bit different to how she does for me, but the pencil and even all this business, love it. So something will happen up here. Better to have loved. Let's do that as our message. This can be our number, our Artvent. I might even put that here. Artvent 24. And it's better to have loved and lost. That's it. My dad used to say that whenever something sad like that, someone went, or a beloved pet. I watched The Wizard of Oz the other night with my mum. It was on telly. Better to have loved and lost. And you know, the pain from it is just because you've got all that love and it doesn't have the person or the entity to flow into, so it hurts because it just sort of gets stuck in your own body. But we just have to think of it going off to, I like to think of the Rainbow Bridge for the Doglands, and you know, that we will meet again and that they're up there having a better time. Missing us, but they're off there doing their thing. Ooh, well, if I'm going to get this rolling, may as well do the dots on here. I just am so in love with the purple pigment pebble, that pink skinny, oh, and we have the skinny dip inks back in stock too. I've just arrived again. Gosh, they're nice. I quite like this effect of it being very imperfect, which is lucky because that seems to be the theme of the day. This colour here, the pink and the gold mixing on the periphery. It's all the same pink. It's all that pinking. Okay, my friend, Yes, it's a privilege to remember them. Yes. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I agree. I do have a lovely family. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Chrissy, I'm so sorry. Sorry that it happened. It does happen. And we know that it's going to happen, and yet we fall in love anyway. We fall in love anyway. Because what is life without love? Yes. Okay, my lovely darling friends. Well, Artvent, this is where we started. This is where we finished. And yeah, I think she's done. Oh, at some point I did another beauty mark, but I don't mind it at all. And I think we're looking a little bit more like her face continues on here, and it's not just such a narrow face, that we're just hinting at ears and whatnot back here. And I've done that with the pencil. It's a lovely soft grey, lovely soft grey. And because it's pencil, you know, you can't get into too much trouble with it, because you can always erase. Or what I prefer to do is put that little bit of water in the brush and pick up a little touch of colour. I'll grab Mirage and drag that over, because lead is a little bit water soluble, and I can let that soften, and it won't look like just pencil plopped on top. It'll look how it looks, like it walked up there and sat there. The purple walked along and thought, I need a rest. I'm going to rest my weary bones right here. At first I thought, oops, pushed it too far there, love. But as with all things, at first you think, oh, but you just give it a second. Joy, joy, destroy. That will end up adding extra depth, and because it's watercolor, we just add a bit of water and we can soften things off. We don't have to panic, not ever, not once. Panic free zone. Add a bit of depth. I don't know, just come all the way over. Okay, I said I was going to go total liar, but I'm enjoying myself, so what else can I do? What more do you want from me? Oh, we're getting a bit more dimension. This is mantra. Mantra is bringing the dimension. I'm going to snip that eye off under there though. Snip it off under there like I have there. Oh, love you. Okay, my friends, I love you as well, and I shall see you later. Bye. Hope you do see some mermaids. Yes, Christmas mermaids, even better.